Hey guys, what's up? My name's 106 and welcome back to City Skylines 2, where I've just loaded into Auburn Hills again. Haven't played any today. Ooh, big lag spike. And it also looks like shit. I can't wait till this game gets some more updates. And also I did order some more RAM for my new laptop the other day, so it should arrive in a couple days. It's going to get delayed because of New Year's and everything, but it should be here first couple days of the new year. I'm going to try my best to install that. I've never done anything like that before, but I'm going to try my best to install that and not fuck up my entire laptop and lose this save. But I'm hoping a little bit more RAM might up the performance a little bit, and then I'm looking forward to small updates too, because sheesh, as we're getting up here in population at about 205,000, it is dipping a little bit. It was running a lot smoother at about 100,000, but it is what it is. The simulation speed isn't too bad. And I think to start things off with, I'm just going to set that all the way up because it is still, time is still going by quite slowly. You can see I haven't even gone up a minute. There we go. I figured out a couple days ago it was running about 4 times slower than it should be. And I think now it's probably, way slower than that. So I'm just always going to try and keep it on the max speed because, we want to try and zoom through this and get some of these trees grown up and everything, because it's taken a really long time for trees to grow, which is unfortunate because it looks like shit. And I don't want to do a city tour until I get all these trees grown up and everything looking clean. So I'm kind of just waiting on that. But anyway, I think first things first today, I need to do a little bit of housekeeping because I've got a couple issues in the city. And an issue that I've had for a long time now and I haven't done anything about is, you can see second on the list here, unreliable mail service. So I need to work on the mail service. I've also got to remember where that is. Where is the mail service? What's that under? Administration? Nope. Is it under education? No. It's not under medical. What's it under? Oh, communications. I'm an idiot. Forgot about that one down there. Post sorting facility. Do I even have any of these? I think I've got one over the river, don't I? I feel like that's a post office. That's a post sorting facility. So I've only got 2 post offices. I haven't messed with this side of the river in a while. What's going on over here? Where's my post office? There you are. I was only doing these 2 districts. Let's just remove those district limits and we'll have that servicing everywhere. What's my budget at for communications? Let's put that all the way up. So from 90% to 150%. That should be a big increase. All right. Now what do you got to say about my mail service? We'll see if that makes it any better. By the way, guys, I just want to put it out there. I'm not too sure how long I'm actually going to stream for today. I might be coming and going. I'm actually not feeling too well today, so I still want to hop on and stream. But yeah, it may not be as long as I usually do it. But I'll see how I go. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see if that does actually make any difference. It's probably going to take a while for it to make a difference. I do need to put down some more post offices regardless. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of big red areas. All right, where's a good place for a post office in here? What's the zoning like around here? I want to put it in like a commercial area. Maybe on the side here would be a good spot. I think in this little area. This little block right here. Is that going to be big enough? Oh, that's not nearly big enough. Never mind. Never mind, we need quite a bit of space for the old post office. I'd say in the corner here will be just as good a spot as any. Let's chuck that one right there on the corner. And then we'll let that rebuild so it spaces up correctly. Hey, Petit, what's going on, man? Can we upgrade this at all? I can do an extension out the back like that. Or I could do... Can't fit a garage there, so I guess let's just do the storage extension. It's the only thing that's going to fit. And then we'll reposition this tree as well. And I'll change it to an oak. Good old oak. Never lets me down. go. I can hear the mail, the post office sorting mail. Just try to get a couple birches in here. Just a few. I can fit them. It's annoying that you can't place things closer sometimes. I mean, I get why, especially when they're going to grow up too, but especially when they're little, it just feels stupid. It's like, what? Have to leave that much of a gap, really? But those oak trees do grow pretty big, I guess. What's going on here? Let's put some spruce trees down here. I know those are spruce trees, but I still click every time just to check. Man, the performance is really bad today. I'm getting some big lag spikes. It's hard, man. I enjoy this game and I want to keep making content on it, but it just runs like shit. As I said, hopefully the RAM upgrade does make a little bit of a difference. Honestly, like, I'm good with the computers. I'm not great. I couldn't really tell if my RAM was holding me back. But it's just something easy and cheap I could upgrade, and I've been wanting to get into animation and do some more video editing stuff for a while, so I thought it's going to help with that regardless. Hopefully it helps with gameplay a little bit. I mean, it can't hurt. Yeah, nice, man. I've been wanting to play No Man's Sky for a while. I played it a little bit when it first came out, but, you know, it wasn't all that much when it first came out, but it's had so many updates. I want to find a time to jump back into it. I'm good, thank you, man. Yeah, as I said, I don't know if you hear when I said that. I'm not feeling great today. I've come down with something, but yeah, I'm pretty good. Hopefully it's not going to hit me too hard because I've got some pretty big days of work coming up. Very big days of work. But it's good. Got to get that money in. That's good. See, it was like 6:07, I think, when I started the stream, and now it's 6:33. The time's just going so slowly. I've had it on like 3 times fast forward pretty much the entire time. Now 6:34. So funny. It's taken a while. I feel like it's slower today than it was yesterday. I don't know why. Haven't really gone up that much in population. All right, so what are they saying about the mail service now? It's still -11. It's not good. I guess we got to keep placing more. That's not even doing anything for this area. No one's using it yet. Do I have to wait a while for people to start using it? I'm not too sure. It's got 144% efficiency apparently. 14 out of 14 employees. Is it because there's no post boxes around and everyone actually has to physically go to the post office? Is that also hindering things? I should probably place some post boxes. That might be a good idea. I'm going to do that. That's been something I've neglected this entire time, and honestly I should just do it. And by the way, man, I'm going to mess with some of these video settings real quick. Sorry guys, because it's so laggy today. I don't know what the difference is between today and yesterday, but could have turned something down. It's already pretty much all on low, but let's go. I mean, the only thing I'm really comfortable turning down again is, or most comfortable turning down, is level of detail. Don't really want to turn down anything else because it already looks a little bit shitty, but yeah, I don't even think that's going to help too much. Oh well, we'll go with that. Go with that for the meantime. So let's place these post boxes. I think I'm just going to place one like every 2 blocks sort of thing. And I'll place them kind of randomly. Maybe we'll stick with like a pattern though of placing them on corners. Like so. Yeah, man, these lag spikes are crazy. As I was saying before, like I want to make a lot of content on this game, but it's just like, I feel like I do need to just let it breathe for a couple months and let it get some updates, do some computer updates and come back to it. But I don't want to. It's so addicting, and I really enjoy making content on it, and I'm really enjoying working on this city. But as it grows, like I feel like I've got to limit myself because the game is kind of limited at the moment, which sucks because it should just be like with like a next gen city building game. Pretty much I haven't done a lot of research into other ones, but I want to say pretty much the only city building game these days. I mean, SimCity is dead. And I wonder if that's some of the reason why this game got pushed out early, and they just sort of wanted to get it out, and they weren't, I guess the higher ups weren't super concerned about the state of the game, is because what competition is there? I mean, I'm pretty into city building games. As I said, I haven't specifically researched if there's any like new ones made by other people right now, but I mean, my YouTube recommendations are full of city builder stuff, and I have not seen anything else on any other game. So I guess even that just speaks to a certain point of like, what am I trying to say? Like, if it's not well known, then yeah, even if there is another one, is it really a threat? Like, if no one knows about it, if someone that has put like 130 hours into City Skylines 2 doesn't get a single ad or hear a single peep about another city building game, it's not a good sign if there is another one. Alright, get rid of that. See, I'm a little bit concerned though, man, because I'm not seeing any change in the... Like, why is my mail service ability so low? Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah, I know of a couple others. I can't pull a name off the top of my head right now, but I know of a couple others with like themes of like they're like old school sort of things. It's like, yeah, city building, but not modern city building. You're right. Yeah, it's really the only one that's been released recently, which I think is a bad thing. I mean, competition breeds innovation, really, doesn't it? But why isn't this... Do I just need to give it more time? Oh, mail rate is 400,000 and my processing is only 62,000. So I guess I just need to add a lot more post offices. Post offices. Where'd I put that last one? It was somewhere in here, wasn't it? Well, I don't know why it's not showing me a marker for it. What about if I do that? Oh, there. Yes, I put one there. Maybe I need another one. This would be a good spot for one. Somewhere in here. Like, I think even here could be an alright spot, maybe. What is that? Is that just a store? Yeah, that's a store. We can get rid of that. Like right there. I think that looks pretty good in this area. And mail storage. Could put one off to the side to store all the men. Get it? Mail storage. Never mind. Men storage. Manly storage. Alright. I love how I tried to make my voice deeper and I think I somehow made it higher. Man. Can't do it. My throat's kind of raspy right now. Man storage. Manly storage. Never mind. Alright. So, got one more in. Where did that bring my processing up to? My processing didn't change. Do I need to do a post-sorting facility? Storage capacity. Sorting speed. It wasn't pretty good. You don't have to humor me. It was terrible. I think I'm going to put one here. I was looking for... Damn, man, these lag spikes. What is going on? I feel like reloading the game or something. I was just checking. Is anything else running that is usually not running? But no. I was playing for a fair bit off camera last night, and I mean, I was only at like 203,000 population. It hasn't gone up that much. Alright, post sorting facility is not going to fit there, but I think a post office might still be a good idea. There's a path running through here, no? Yeah. So I've got to avoid that. That looks pretty good there. Not going to upgrade that one because I don't think it'll look good, so I'll just leave it like that. I'm going to fill in this block eventually, but for now, just the lone post office. But I don't think that ups my processing. It doesn't. I think it's post sorting facilities only that do that. So I definitely need to add some more post sorting facilities, but it's just like where, you know, I think here might be a good spot actually. Which is why I have left some of these open spots around. So I can do things like that. What's this building getting in the way? Road maintenance depot. Do I need that there? I definitely don't need it there per se. I need one, but I don't need it there. I think there could work by the highway, so they're not going to be concerned about the noise. I mean, you're a road maintenance depot. It's fine. How was Christmas for me? It was good, thank you. I mean, I didn't do anything special. We just sort of do a family lunch every year. Nice family lunch, like big turkey, pavlova, all that sort of stuff. All meet up, spot presents. Yeah, nothing fancy or like didn't go away or anything, but yeah, just a nice family lunch. It was good. Automated sorting. I'm gonna add that. How was Christmas for you? I will say though, my Christmas was kind of hectic this year because I went to. Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow. I didn't see someone just followed. Username ear. For people watching the YouTube replay, it's literally E like 15 times and then RH. Ear. Or maybe it's like a like a skirt. Cheers, bro. Oh yeah, so I was going back and forth between my girlfriend's family's Christmas events and my family's Christmas events, and then ended up being like 5 parties in 2 days, and it was very exhausting. I felt like I needed another day off after Christmas. I placed that one, and then extra loading ramps. Oh, that just goes there. Cool. And then I can fill in this little spot where I took out the road maintenance depot. Fill that in with some more commercial. All right, yeah, we're still only 7:15, so it's still only been like an hour of in-game time in what, a 17-minute stream. So I guess, yeah, stream time is the little 83. What is yes? What? Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about there. What was I saying? I don't know. Probably some bullshit. I'll just keep going. Things are looking good though. Did that second post sorting facility take me up? It didn't. It's still not really. Come on, that can't go up 3,000 per month with each post sorting facility. That's ridiculous. I think it probably just isn't up and running yet. Hey, the one I just placed. Where'd I? Oh, there. I mean, it's got all its employees. It's 143% efficiency, but bro, my girl keeps fucking bugging me. What the hell do I do? I mean, can't say I haven't been there before, bro. But probably just spending too much time together, man. You gotta, have a bit of space for a bit. Like, I love my girlfriend, man, but when we first moved in together, we were in a pretty small space because I moved, like, I won't go into the whole story, but I moved out kind of unexpectedly. So I moved in with her and her family for like 6 months, well, a little less than 6 months, maybe like 4 or 5. Yeah, it was more like 4, while we found a place to rent, and then we moved out in our own place, but both in that small place at her parents' house. And this, like, our apartment is really nice and decently spaced now, but it's still on the small side. So I went from, living by myself basically for like a couple years to, living with someone in pretty close quarters all the time. And yeah, it definitely took a little bit of an adjustment period. I was, just used to having peace and quiet all the time, and it wasn't, basically the same for you. Yeah. It took a little bit of adjusting, but I just learned to kind of appreciate it. And, I still do get bugged by little things every now and again, but when she's not around now, I just kind of not get lonely, but it's like, the house feels lonely without her now. So it's sort of like, Well, when she is around, some things are annoying and it's a little close quarters and whatever. It's like, I would rather that than not have her around. So, I mean, and if it's not the same for you, maybe she's not the right girl, you know? But, I mean, feel kind of like not knowing anything about your relationship, though. That's just, yeah, my off the top thoughts. All right, anyway, back to the game. Because I'm giving relationship advice. I'm just going to fill in a couple trees here. I do have to wait anyway because I'm trying to see if with a little bit more time my post processing rate is going to go up, but doesn't look like it's going to. It's hard to tell though because my simulation time is, oh, it's actually looking a little bit faster now maybe. No, I just looked at it at the right time when it clicked over. Yeah, that's weird. I really don't know how to... Do I need to add more post boxes? What do I need to do? I mean, adding more post boxes is something that I'd need to do probably regardless. But it just seems weird that it's not changing at all. Like, mailbox capacity. See, this has storage capacity and then this has also sorting speed. Which you think would relate to the processing rate. But I don't know. Your girl doesn't accept the fact that I'm a third. Honestly, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Third Italian and third Israeli. Well, man, it kind of just sounds like you're dating a racist. So maybe, yeah, maybe that's not good. And just in general, man, if people don't accept you for who you are, fuck them. Can't change it. You can't help the fact that you're from where you're from. I'm going to put one in the corner here too. So I don't want to litter them throughout the city because it's just going to create a lot of work for the post vans. But I want to get a fair few in here at the same time because that's been like the biggest complaint people make about my city the whole time. The citizens of my city is post. At least recently, the last few weeks, it's just been, yeah, fix the post. And I'm trying, all right, but now it's not working. I think I've left it too late. And I also have been using dev mode on and off the past couple of days, so I don't know if that's maybe messed with something and broken my game. Who knows? It could be a possibility. I want this to like be my one and only like be all end all city, but for the state of this game, it's looking like it's going to end up moving on from this city, but because it may be broken for real. But so sorry guys, I just got a text that I do need to respond to quickly, so just give me a sec. Alright, and I've just turned my phone off, but I need that to read the Twitch comments, so get that back up. Cool. Let me check it one more time in hopes that it's gone up. No, it hasn't gone up. Maybe I need to reload or something. I'm not going to because I can't be bothered, but it just made me think I should probably save at the same time. So what next, man? We should probably keep placing some of these post boxes. I've only done this middle area. Should probably just keep going through even though it's kind of boring. But that looks good. That's a good coverage there. I think I'll just keep doing it on the corners on every sort of like other block. Don't really have any rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. And I'm going to turn these ads off. It's just too distracting. I can't think when I hope it doesn't crash, man. I mean, I save pretty consistently, so if it crashes and I just have to reload and I lose a couple minutes progress, that's not too bad. But I just hope I haven't broken anything. I was holding off on using dev mode for so long, man, but just those key walls were really bothering me, and I just wanted to force those key walls. It was just making the city look trash, just all this jagged dirt all around the outside. Everything else looks so clean, and I was trying to get it like as clean as I possibly could within the confines of the game, obviously. But yeah, that was really bothering me. You're still on CS1, can't get CS2 because console moment. Yeah, I mean, man, I was gonna be in the same boat. I only got this laptop that I'm playing on. What I want to say, like 5 months ago, so pretty close to when the game came out. And when I found out it was delayed on consoles, I was like, thank God I had this laptop. But also, I didn't know if it was going to be powerful enough to run it, because right when that was announced, it was also announced that it was like in a bit of a bad state, and it was pretty high requirements. So the happiness is going up when I'm placing these, by the way. So maybe I'm doing something right. I kind of want to place another one in there, but I'm not going to do that. I'll place another one here. We'll place another one on the corner here on this main road. Maybe we'll do sort of like every block on this main road, although the post office is right there, but that makes it easy for them to collect it. Down there, and we'll do another one here. So that's a pretty good spread. Mail serviceability is still not gone up at all. I mean, it's a pretty good laptop, man. It's kind of surprised me, to be honest. I didn't pay a whole heap for it. My thinking at the time was I wanted to get something to, mainly just because my MacBook is pretty old, and it wouldn't record with my Elgato, wouldn't record console gameplay at 4K in any way that was going to be viewable. It was so choppy and so bad, and yeah, even HD wasn't great. So I thought, just get the laptop for a bit of extra processing, editing power. I wanted to do some animation stuff, which wasn't quite possible. That was the one sort of thing I was like, I thought it'd be a little bit better with that. But gaming wise, man, it kind of blew me out of the water. My thinking was getting a laptop just with the deals on at the time. My processing went up. Perfect. I think I just need to give it some time. With the deals on at the time, it was cheaper to get, even though I have like this nice 4K monitor, just the cheapest for the best specs was this laptop. And I looked up reviews. It's a really good pre-built laptop. Performs really well, and it's good when you have a pre-built, because you can look up people that have the exact same model that you're looking to get and actually see videos of how it performs with games and stuff. Where when you're custom building something, you can't really find someone that has the exact build you're looking to get. I mean, you'd be pretty lucky to. And then, so I could look up the pre-built, see how it performed on a bunch of the games I wanted to play. And I mainly wanted to get it for some simpler, older PC games anyway, like some random horror games and stuff. So I thought, and the console recording. But it turns out like it can run CS2 decently well, even though it's a hard game to run. I can run like Red Dead 2 on pretty much all ultra settings, and I love that game, so that's awesome. The Forest runs pretty good on ultra settings. Sons of the Forest, the new one. Like everything just is pretty good, to be honest. Blew me out of the water, and I paid, all in all, the total cost, like I walked away paying, I don't know, I've got it written in my notes somewhere, something around like $1,400, but that was including the extended warranty. So that messed up my zoning here. Alright, I guess we can place some trees here. The old tree trick. When something doesn't look good, just fill the space with trees. So the laptop's really good. It does hold me back in some regards, but I think for what I'm trying to do right now and the money I have, it definitely was a good investment. And I don't travel a whole heap right now, but I definitely do want to in the future. So in the future, hopefully I can upgrade to a nicer desktop at home, and then have this for on the road content creating and stuff, and editing and whatnot. And it can be my little on the road powerhouse, and I can play some games and stuff. But in a year or so, I'd like to eventually get a desktop as well. But I also need to replace my Mac, because that's like 8 years old at this point, and there's obviously a lot of other expenses in life, so we'll see. Mainly 3D. So I make music as well. That's sort of my main thing. I don't want to say career because it's not like a full-time thing at all. It's part-time. Um, and yeah, so that's my main thing. And I used to make a lot of YouTube thumbnails for people and earn a bit of money that way back in the day. So I make a lot of sort of promo stuff for my music myself, and I wanted to make some cool lyric videos and stuff. Because I can pay people to do them, but it's hard to find people that will do it for a decent price, that are really talented, that I can actually get in contact with, that aren't already super famous and booked out, that are affordable, that are going to be easy to communicate with and get something that I'm happy with. So I thought I'd want to start doing some simple stuff like lyric videos and that, but trying to do it on my MacBook, man, was hell. I bought an SSD because I thought that would help loading up things off that rather than the hard drive that I had. That barely helped. I got this new laptop, barely helped. I think this RAM upgrade will help a little bit, but it's just super slow to do, man. You need a powerful rig just to do some simple stuff. Like I was just trying to do some 3D text, some different effects, some cool stuff. But yeah, something I want to get into, man, but I feel a little bit overloaded sometimes. I mean, making music, making YouTube content. I've got like a day job that I put 30 to 40 hours into a week. Got a family, got my girlfriend, got so becoming really good at 3D animation on top of that would be a little bit of a stretch. But yeah, it's something I do want to do in the future and just chip away at, and maybe in a few years become really good at it. But it's not something that I think I have the time to really dive into and get amazing at it right now. But which is one of those things, hey, it's hard to find good help. You have to pick and choose what to delegate to other people and what you really need and want to put your time into, because you can't do everything. Some things you have to outsource to other people. It's just the way it is. Like, you can't want to start making content and be like, also, I'm going to start like a streaming website and like host my own videos and stuff. And then you're just going to get consumed with doing that instead of making your own videos, or vice versa. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent, but one of my friends put pineapple on pizza one time. I didn't like that, so I'm not friends with him anymore because Italian. Yeah. I mean, yeah, pineapple on pizza is it's like an overused meme, but it is pretty fucking disgusting. Pretty wrong. Italian people don't like that though, right? Italian people don't like pineapple on pizza. It's just an American thing. Is that what I heard? Am I remembering that correctly? That one Italian man I heard speak about it speaks for everyone. Alright, sorry, while I'm going on a random tangent, I'm just filling in some of these trees. And I'm also, why do I have it paused, man? I was also trying to wait for, it's just out of like force of habit, I always pause. Trying to wait to see if my post-sorting, post-processing rate will go up as well. Oh, it's Canadian. But they call it Hawaiian pizza. I mean, yeah, that's why. You can see why I assumed it was American, right? Alright, let's just take a little break to look at the city though. I'm really proud of this. I don't like how this cuts off so direct. I mean, it does kind of look cool. I kind of want to put a little bit of a park sort of thing in here, but there's not much you can do with custom parks and stuff at the moment. So, and honestly, I'd need a bit of a bigger space as well. But as you can see, I'm trying to mix in some high density commercial in the industrial area too, and have it mixed. Because I noticed even in my city, quite a small city, we do have a bit of mixed commercial and industrial, quite a bit of it actually. Like visible from my house too. And I saw some other people like in game mixing it, and then I was looking at my own and just how flat it was and how bad it looked compared to the rest of the city, because it looks, if everything was flat, it kind of has its own aesthetic and looks kind of good in its own way. But if half of it's just dead flat and half of it's these massive buildings, and then all these ones that are exactly the same size I want to change as well. Like litter a couple commercial through here, couple different types of buildings, couple high density. Just get a bit of what's the word? Why am I blanking on such a simple word? Get a bit of variation. That's it. Get a bit of variation in here. But I think that looks good. So I'm just doing some sort of random high density commercial throughout. Like here, we'll just put a random L shape on the side. Get rid of those. Perfect. Yes, I'll keep changing that. Or that's another thing. We need to wait a little bit for it to happen, so we might as well get it going now. Why did that get rid of the little one too? Oh, it's back. And I probably need more parking in here as well. Oh, perfect. We've actually got a little space for some parking in here already. I planned for that. That was all me. There we go, perfect. But let's delete these and hope they... I want them to pop back in bigger. What about that? It's gonna like that? No. Why doesn't it just want to spawn in one big building? That's so fucking frustrating. It looks so much better if that was just a flat wall. Just variations of the same thing. Alright. I guess that's not happening. And I also can't put a roundabout in here because that's not going to fit. But I do just want to bring this up a little more because I can. And then I can put some plants around that. Some bushes in the future. And make it look nice. You're making your own alphabet while watching this. I'm basing it off Chinese. Holy shit. For the first time I read that, I thought you said I'm basing it off cheese. And I was perhaps more interested than I already am. For what? A novel? No, for fun. Fair enough. I used to do shit like that, but never really went far with it. To be honest, it's probably an ADHD thing. Or not ADHD, ADD. My girlfriend told me very lovingly, it sounds harsh when I say it, but my girlfriend told me very lovingly recently that I should probably get tested for ADD. Because I used to do things like that. I'd be like, I'm going to create, like, or even as you said, a novel, or like, I'm going to create my own alphabet or write a novel. I can get into it for like an hour or two and then just be like, well, that was fun, and never touch it again. So if you complete it, you're a better man than I. Alright, how's this section looking? Maybe I should leave it flatter through here and more built up through here. Like keep the... I don't know. See, I don't want to put too many commercial buildings in here because I don't have much industry space zoned. It's a big thing I need to get onto actually. Why is that separated in there? Don't want that to be separated. Annoying. They were both smaller than I wanted them to be, but that's fine. Probably could get a couple more in on the corner right here too. Attention deficit disorder. So basically, I mean, definitely not an expert on it, but one of the main traits is just that you don't have a very good attention span. So you dive into something, be like super engrossed with it, all encumbered by this one thing, so focused, and then all of a sudden you forget about it and you're under psychos, which is me to a T. My girlfriend always laughs at me because she'll spend we'll both get home from work at the same time and she'll spend like the entire night doing like one or two things. Like she'll read a book for like 5 hours and then, you know, maybe watch a show for an hour. And then I will, well, yeah, maybe I do too then. Um, for the YouTube replay viewer, someone just said that. Yeah, I still don't know how to refer to your name. Sorry, it said he does have ADD, creating the language. So, sorry, I didn't mean to call you out like that, bro. But yeah, I just thought I might have it, but it turns out maybe I just supported my own theory. What was I also saying? I was saying something else and I completely forgot, which also might support my own theory. Anyway, let's get back onto the topic at hand, which is fixing this area. Oh, I already had a lot of commercial right there. Whoops, I probably didn't want to do that. Maybe let's change this back to industrial right there. Just swapping and changing it. Levin, is that how you pronounce it? Cool. Yeah, I just realized that because I upload all of these to YouTube as like a replay. And it's like the main thing I upload, and I just thought I've got to tailor it more to the YouTube viewers, because I often have more people watch the replay than I do the live. So it's like when I'm just randomly responding to comments because I don't have it on screen, I kind of like to shout it out with the name and actually give a little bit of context to it. I do want to find a way soon to get the comments on screen at the same time, but I'm stupid and I haven't exactly figured out a super easy way to do that yet. So sorry, I'm so stupid. Levan. Is that what I said? Yeah. I said Levin before, I think. Levan? That must have been hard to listen to. I'm sorry, guys. May struggle like that. Now, can I get this to build bigger? Will this be a bigger building, please? There we go. The City Skylines gods have approved my request. Honestly, I can fit another parking lot up this way too. There's already a spot for it again. Perfectly aligned with this one. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Why won't this... Now it's been all weird with me though. Don't turn on me. There we go. What is it trying to connect to? What doesn't it like? Let me do that, and then let's do that. Let's just line it up by hand, even though there's room for error that way, but it's alright. If only you could like custom paint car park areas. If they added that in the game, man, mwah, chef's kiss would be perfect. Like if you could just paint a, like, you know what I'm talking about, like a paintable area, like the, what's it called? The landfill. If I could just paint this area as a big long car park along here, that would be perfect. That would look so good. But alas, we cannot. I mean, this road going through here and another, would another small one fit there? No, it would not. I was thinking in that little spot there, if I took this under like a little tunnel. I mean, that still might look cool. I don't know if it'll let me do it, but it might look cool. It will not, but... And I might save before I do this, just in case. So we'll go tab, go into simulation, and let me get out of the road tool so I can find it. Bypass validation results. So now we can scoot on through. If it'll let me go straight. Come on. We can build it. Oh, but it's not actually going to make a bridge for it. Maybe I can repaint it over. Although I don't really need a road going. I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. It's going to mess up that now too. And this was hard to paint in. Could just reload the save, but that's alright. Let's do it like that. That works too. Doesn't look as cool, but that works. And I think, well, one of those got destroyed anyway. I'm just going to paint some high density commercial. And I'll have that sitting a bit further back than these ones because it's going to be a lot taller. So I don't want it too close. Although these are pretty tall and that's not too close. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I do that. See what spawns in. Oh, a big one. Nice. Now this kind of looks weird on the corner. Oh, that's two different businesses. How is that a business? How is one parking spot? And the parking spot is like crossed out. Yeah, that's not even a parking spot. It says don't park there. I'm pretty sure. So it's just two tanks, but it's a business and it's available for rent. No wonder. Damn, bro, you speak a lot of languages. I've been trying to learn Spanish lately. Mexican. Idiot. I was reading all the languages you speak while I was trying to think of it. I can't even pronounce half of these, to be honest. I was going to read them out, but how many languages is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Sheesh. Alright. So, 6 Daffodil Street. Enough of making fun of 6 Daffodil Street. We'll leave those guys alone. Good, hard-working businessmen of Auburn Hills. Can't rag on them too much. Alright, so let's... As I'm talking about the hard-working businessmen, I just decide to demolish a whole bunch of businesses. Now there's an entire family just out on the street like, oh, my life's work. Sure. Let's let some Italian rip in the chat. He asked if I want him to speak a language. Levan. You never told me if that pronunciation was right, but I'm going to go with that. Same, I can speak French, and also, I'm guessing you're about to say French again, Petite. I've got a lot of office demand as well. So we've only gone, the stream is 47 minutes long. It was, what dialect though? It was right, cool. Let's go Italian standard. He asked me what dialect. This is crazy, man. You know a lot of shit. Damn, now I lost my train of thought. Office demand. I've got a lot of office demand. I didn't realize I had. What's this big building taking up a lot of space? Space. Can't talk. Felt like I should move this one over. Slam it right up against that path. I think that's going to look better. And then I'm going to fix the trees. This looks good, man. The city's really coming together. Just more park tools, please. I mean, if I had to boil it down really to 3, if I just had to pick 3 things for them to fix or add to this game, I would say number 1, performance. Just performance. I mean, I could honestly say performance right now, but number 1, performance. Number 2, like more park customization. Like we need to be able to place certain things off paths. Like I think it makes sense maybe the large city park and stuff. Yeah, place that off a lane. You can't place that off a park. But the small playgrounds and stuff like that, the basketball court and stuff, like yeah, the large soccer and football parks, they make sense. But yeah, the all the small things should be able to be placed off paths. We need benches and street lamps and bins and stuff back to place. Couple more tree types and stuff would be nice. Little bit more customization with them too would be nice. But just having an option to, just a choice to turn tree growth on and off would be a big thing. Maybe I should make a video about this. I feel like these ideas are pretty good as I'm saying them. But to be fair, I'm sipping on a gin and tonic because I'm doing this as well. So maybe, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, to be honest, but I don't know Twitch rules. Yeah, but more ploppables like that. A few more tree types. Switch to turn tree growth on and off, please. What else? And yeah, so all the park customization. and actually in Llama, in one I would lump in performance and like AI fixes, just like fixes in general, performance and fixes. Yeah, 2, all the park stuff, landscaping tools, more trees, tree growth on and off. And then 3, I would say the ability to edit the bases of structures. So for instance, if I wanted to bring this concrete out, I could, click on this, edit this, drag it out to here. What is this, by the way? I can see all the families in there. I've never looked at that before. So like if you could drag this out, edit these areas, but then also with the like paintable car parks, stuff like that. And then maybe even being able to edit some of this stuff, and ploppables and trees within the structures as well. If I had to go 3 things I really want for this game, yeah, it'd be that. Performance and bug fixes, number 1. Like landscaping and park update, tree growth on and off, and 3, paintable car parks and editable, what would you call this? I don't know. You know what I mean. Alright, so 206,000 people. What's my post looking like at the moment? It's gone up by like 11,000 since I first did it. Hang on, I've been missing some stuff in the chat. Oh, you're talking French. By the I don't really know if this is like, it's impressive, but I also don't know what any of it says, so I have to Google translate that later. Oh shit, it just jumped up to 90. I saw that out of the corner of my eye for one second while I was taking a sip of my drink, and I was like, no, that did not just jump up to 90, but no, it did in fact just jump up to 90. So at least that's working. I don't know if it's the post sorting facilities or the post offices or the post boxes or a combination of any of them, but we won't argue with progress. We'll just let it go. Right, so I'm gonna put some high density commercial in here, fill in this block. Been doing a lot of work on the city off camera, by the way, but it's hard for me to remember what I've done on and off camera sometimes. So there may be some stuff you see that you're like, oh, that's different, but like the highway coming straight through here. Now, this wasn't always highway coming straight through here, but it is now, which I think is a nice change. There's a lot of things I've worked on, I think hopefully made better. Gonna try and fill in this area in here with a couple car parks or something. Let's do some... I could probably just do one very large one, or maybe 2 large ones with a lane down the middle. Now you may be asking yourself, who is the lane? We'll get to that in a minute. I can't tell if I like that. I think I want to move it to here. Like so, and then... let's just have this come into, make it a bit shorter. And I'll come out just far enough to do a little roundabout on the end here. Oh, no worries, Petite. You too. Sorry, I hope you didn't say that a minute ago and you haven't already left. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Right, I'm so in the habit of pausing it when I do stuff, but if I don't need to pause it, I shouldn't be pausing it. This area is looking good though. I like this. Yeah, with these massive barriers on the trees, man, it's like if you want to get them close together, they end up having this weird sort of grid almost, and it doesn't look random because you're matching them with the circles like so close. There's a lot of people using this path. They love this path. I'm really glad I put it in. Yeah, you can kind of get a look at how slow the simulation speed is going when you look at these people walking. I mean, I can change it in dev mode. I can put it a little bit higher than this, but I don't think I really want to mess with stuff like that in dev mode. I think it's probably better to leave all that stuff and just, because I haven't had any issues with extra crashing or anything. I've still only had, hang on, but before I say this, I don't want to jinx myself because I don't think I've saved in a while. Autosave should still be on, but just in case, I still think I've only had 2 crashes the entire time I've been playing this game, and I have like 140 hours on it. So while, you know, performance is bad, you know, I haven't really had any game-breaking stuff. I mean, as far as bugs go, I don't think I've really had any. I've had some weird, like, node stuff, but, like, occasional, and most of the time very fixable pretty easily. You know, a couple things that I've just learned to work around. I mean, at the start of the game, I was saying I was trying to build on some uneven terrain a little bit, and I was saying a lot of stuff about how, like, oh shit, you can't build on any sort of a slope, and I did kind of agree, but then I just picked one of the flatter maps and I just started playing, and I just sort of adapted a little bit, and it's like, it makes sense. Like, in real cities, most of it's flattened out anyway, and if you want to build on stuff, you can. You just got to be smart about it and sort of flatten things out a little bit for roads and blocks, which is done in real life. Like, I don't know, just kind of makes sense that when you like, not always when you plop something down is it going to look good just straight off the bat. You do sometimes have to put a little bit of effort into making it look good, which I don't think is really a detriment to the game. I mean, it would be nice if some stuff just was a little bit easier to get it looking really good and clean. Definitely, I don't disagree there, but it's also, like, pretty realistic that you have to do a little bit of landscaping, and you can't just build a house on the side of a really steep hill and have it look realistic, because, you know, people don't really do that. I mean, if they do, like, the house that I used to live in was on the side of a really steep hill, and it's kind of hard to explain without drawing a diagram or something, or showing a photo. But it was built onto the side of a steep hill, but half of it was 1 story, half of it was 2 story. So where it was, you know, at the bottom of this little hill, I guess, where the road was, and it was a bit flatter, it was 1 story, and then there were stairs, and then it went up to another story. So yeah, I guess it wasn't 1 story in some parts and 2 story in the others. It was on 2 levels. So yeah. No, it was 2 stories in some parts. Sorry, no, I'm being stupid. Yeah, at the front it was 2 levels, and it was, yeah, as the hill came up behind it, it moved into 1 level. Sorry, I explained that terribly, but one of you may hopefully slightly know what I mean. And my job is successful. These are oaks. Why are these dying? Is it pollution, or is it just because it's... Wait, it's spring. Yeah, it shouldn't be because of that. Shouldn't be anything to do with the seasons. I think trees are just dead. Do I need to get rid of them? Oh, they're coming back. They've got a bit of green on them. I don't know. I'll leave them. We'll come back to that. Come back to that and see. Alright, they still do need to fix some of this traffic AI stuff, though. Like, that's pretty blocked up here. Oh, and there's traffic lights here when there shouldn't be traffic lights here. But we might be able to fix some of this, actually. This might not even be the traffic AI's fault, largely. Might be kind of my fault. So this is a big intersection here, kind of holding things up. I really like this area, though. It's really nice. I need to put some more trees and stuff in here, though, obviously. Maybe even a car park in the middle of here wouldn't be half bad. But to be honest, guys, I think I'm going to leave the stream off here for the moment. It has been a pretty long stream. We're approaching an hour. So, well, I guess not that long. But as I said, I'm kind of sick, and it's been a long day at work. And doing stuff after work. It's just been, so I'm going to take a break. I may pop back for a little bit more afterwards. I think maybe not City Skylines more tonight, though. I might pop into some Far Cry or something a bit more lighthearted, fast-paced, and get a different vibe going to end off the day. But I'll take a bit of a break first, so I will end off the stream for a bit. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a follow on Twitch. And if you're watching the YouTube replay, make sure you consider leaving a like or subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.